guys, it's a Geeky Chick here, and today I want to give you guys a island tour. It's been a while since we have just had a video where I'm on my island showing you guys. I want to do a tour because I've unlocked terraforming, and I'm not going to do a whole lot as far as changing like the land layout, but I do want to start getting down paths and maybe moving around some houses. So I thought it would be nice to just make a video showing you guys how my island looks before we start changing things. So here we are at my house. I think I will do the inside of my house as a separate video so that I can actually take the time and show you guys everything and where I've got everything. Okay, so this is my little house. Not a whole lot going on as far as decoration. I just, the fences. I was able to get some flowers, hybrid flowers, the pink and orange on an island. So I set those up there. Over here, just my little workbench. I got this little tool cart. Didn't know what to do with it. A lot of stuff is just sitting out here because I just didn't know what to do with it. Not like necessarily decorating, just, you can't put everything in your storage till your house is fully upgraded. So I kind of keep my storage for needed things in there. Okay, so this is Ursula. Both of the first villagers are down here in the main part, and I think I'm going to keep it like that. So most of these things, little things like these slides and stuff, I've found or from a tree, or maybe one of the villagers are giving it to me, or from a balloon. I've been popping lots of balloons to get all of the cherry blossom things, which I do have them all. I'm excited about that. It took a lot, but I do have all of them. The rock, that's supposed to be part of this whole little deal. But okay. So over here, just my little free section of duplicate recipes and duplicate items. I'm gonna dress this up a little bit so it just doesn't look like this. But yeah, a little hammock in front of and a fan, although it's windy today. Ooh, I need this. Yes, a peacock butterfly. In front of Tank's house. You guys know I did not like Tank in the beginning, but now I love Tank, and I hope he never moves away. I don't have much along this side of the island. I just have this little tree stump and a little workbench there because I use mainly flimsy tools. This little flower chair, the little picnic. And I guess this is just a little bird bath. I just needed, like I said, somewhere to put that stuff. Little flowers, a candy machine. I do want to show you guys. I hear a balloon. But now I don't. Or maybe that was just the wind. Okay, maybe it's just the wind. So many, see. Oh my gosh, my stuff reads so much. Okay, that's fine. And then over here, I hear it. I hear it. Okay, that's okay. I got a little picnic basket, a little lifeguard chair, and the lifesaver, and a beach ball. I don't know if this, I do want to have like a little setup. I'm looking for, I've seen it where there's like the little sand castle type buildings and things. So I'm hoping to be able to come across one of those and have like a little scene set up on the beach. In case I hear it, I keep hearing. I guess maybe it's just the wind. But I feel like I do hear a balloon. Okay. That was good. Let's see what we got. A whiteboard. Okay. We'll see how that looks. Okay. So over my stores, I think I'm going to spread these out because I want to be able to put, there's another like snack machine that I want to put over there, and I'd like to put like benches and have it like a little small courtyard in between these two buildings. So I think I'm going to move this one over. I definitely have the space. I have a lot of just regular trees So we see a lot of cherry blossoms, and I don't know, I'm not gonna like get rid of them, but I might put them in a concentrated area and kind of make just like a little park, I guess. Especially since I have things like the bird bath and then that little lily chair. And then I have like a lot of different flowers that I'm trying to grow. So I probably want to put like my hybrid flowers somewhere. I don't know. I'm still thinking. And that's why I've had terraforming for a few days now, but I don't know what I want to do yet. My little candy machine. I do want like a little area, you know, near the museum. I think like the museum will stay. I don't think I will move the museum. And because I kind of want to keep like the integrity of that island and the decisions I made when I first moved in. Like my house, I'm not going to move my house. Like I said, these two, I might move their houses closer together, but their houses will stay on this same island. I'm not going to get rid of the pond. I'm just going to kind of work around things. And I want to keep the museum there. Just maybe move these apart a little bit. And then that'll be that. I don't like this little bridge, but I don't necessarily want to pay for a different one. So we'll see what happens with that. That might stay there. These houses, I'm pretty much happy with where their houses are, but I do want to add some fencing and better place the flowers and things. Maybe give them a little bit more front yard. I said out yard. Some better things to put in front of their houses, but I'm happy with their little area right here. I have one more slot open. I only have 9 villagers, so I have one more slot open. I think I might move this house further back, but it seems like kind of like a waste just to move it further back, a waste of money. But so I like these two right here. I'm okay with the spacing of those. I have one more slot, and I don't know if I'm going to put it with these 3. Maybe up there, behind there, because there's really nothing over there. Then there's nothing over here. This is just a museum. Like I said, there's really nothing going on my beach besides that area. Let's see. What is she thinking about? I got a surprise for you, Lori. Uh-oh, what is it? Prezzy! I love how she says it. Prezzy! A drying rack. It's for my bestie, and that's you. Super fab, right? I hope you think so too. Thank you. So I have a drying rack already. Oh, yep, I do. But no, I think I like the one I have. I think it's customizable though. But okay, so I like these 2 houses. I kind of like this area. I don't think I'm going to move them at all. I did do a tiny bit of terraforming. I moved this little part out, like I made it square so that I could put a ramp here. So I'm going to put a ramp going up, and I'm happy with that idea. And so these 2, they're right up here by themselves, and I like this. I don't know if I'm going to do, I might do a little bit of fencing, but I kind of like with them being kind of at the highest level, just a little more rural. So they'll have like different pathing, and I don't even know if they'll have fencing. Like I said, I have that one more spot, and I feel like it kind of would like cramp their style here to put that other place. But we'll see. I'm holding out to see if I can get somebody good. Maybe from the campsite or a friend. Those villagers are ready to move. Nothing up here. I've just been using this spot for flower breeding. And so there's really nothing up here. If you see any cherry blossom trees, that's just because I've been planting. There's none up here, but the money trees turn into those. So that's where like random trees will show up. Nothing here besides the camp area. And I'm gonna fix this up a little bit, but I got the little sleeping bag and the lantern, radio. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that scooter there. I just got like an extra one and didn't want to waste my storage space with that. So that's why I have that. But I do want to get this a little bit better, but I like it right here. I'm okay with that right there. And then there's nothing on these beaches on this side. I do have up here, I have just like 1 or 2 things that have been placed up here. I have these two bamboo trees I brought back. I have this statue. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it back here. And then I have this little flag pendant, another thing I didn't know what to do with. And I do have a crafting, yeah, I have a little crafting tree branch, what do you call it? Tree stub back here, just because when I was trying to get the stringfish, I spent a lot of time up here and I just needed to be able to craft my fishing rods right there that I'm having to leave. So I'll probably leave that there, maybe make it a whole little area. I don't know. I don't know yet. You can tell I'm a really indecisive. I do have this little area. I know a lot of people have been liking to decorate these little secret areas. I think I even have one, back here. You can't see it, but if I did some terraforming, I might be able to see what's going on back here and make that like an area. I just know I can run. I can run behind there. I have this little pond. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna add any ponds or take any away. The only other thing that I haven't shown you guys yet of my island, but I think you guys have seen it in another video, and that is my tree farm. I don't want to trample my flowers. I'm trying to be careful. I hear another balloon. If it's a bunny balloon, I don't need it. Oh, it's a red balloon. Nice. It is down pants. What is that? These are weird. I don't think we're gonna I don't think we're gonna go with down pants. Okay. Oh, I have these little things right here. I guess I didn't really talk about it, but I want to get the cotton candy machine and have a little festival area. I think it's nice, you know, for when we have things and we can, at night, they're usually out here. You can get popcorn, when the concert's here on Saturdays. This basketball court, I don't know. I might move it somewhere else. I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I actually like where it's at. And then here is my tree farm. I want to get more. I know there's the apple box, and I saw it and passed up on it, but now I kind of want to have just like the little fruit boxes kind of stacked out here in front. But I have all my fruit trees over here. I think one of the last video or so we went through and I harvested all of these, and so this will stay here, but I'll probably, like I said, I'll have the fruit boxes, maybe like a little bench, a park bench or something. Oh, I love that. I'm doing that. Just to make it a little bit more decorative, but that's about it. You know, it's my tree farm. It doesn't need to be that fancy. And I was thinking about this area. I don't know what I'll do, because at first I was like, well, I could put a house here, but I kind of want a house like right next to the tree farm. And I don't necessarily want a house up here on the campsite, but maybe a house right up here would not be that bad. Like one lone house right there. I don't know. And then this little tucked in area right here would be good for a house. It's just obvious the next person is going to be by themselves because all the other areas, I just don't feel like there's a fitting place for them yet. But yeah, that is it as far as the tour. I don't have a lot. This was mainly just to show you guys the kind of like before, and kind of just to save the memory for myself. I don't have a, yeah, it broke. Just save memories for myself, what my island looked like with everything, you know, all the buildings placed, but not with the paths and everything, because that's when everything starts to look really different from what I've been seeing in other people's islands. It's almost unrecognizable when they start doing the paths and all the decorating. But yeah, that is going to be the town tour, island tour, and I will show you guys my house at another date. A lot of you guys have probably already seen, I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I think I've been posting some pictures on Instagram. So some of you guys have already seen that, but bye guys.